welcome. This is attempt 2 at making a video today. The first attempt was interrupted by my dogs and the construction across the street, which has been driving me crazy all for the last few months. Not really driving me crazy, but the dogs bark every time somebody comes and goes, and that's like constant all day long, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends too. So anyway, I'll get over it, and I don't know how long it takes to build a driveway. They're on month 4, I think. It's quite a project, I guess. But anyway, yeah, sorry about the personal stuff here. So we have, we're back in Paris here. We're just going to check out Angelina Jordan Fan Club, the Shield website, and see if there's anything new. They seem to have the most information. And there are a couple new pictures here. I kind of scanned down the page a little ways, and there's a couple things, you know, I haven't seen before. There's also some other things that might be slightly different than what we've seen. So we're going to check those out today, and then, you know, I may come back again in a few days and see if there's anything else new to share with you, okay? So let's take a look here. The first one is right here. I'm not sure I've seen this picture before. And this comes from Joe Perot. Make sure I get his name right. Joel Perot. Anyway, French fella. Quick note about him. If you want to visit his website, it's right there on the Angelina Jordan Fan Club, the Shield page. Okay, he's got his, you know, all his information there, and he lives in Paris or in France, and he made a trip down to the Debutant ball area to see if he might be able to run into Angelina and meet her, and it's quite a story. You should go read it. It's kind of interesting, and he went through some stuff to get there, but he did eventually end up meeting Angelina and Sarah, her mom. So I guess the story had a good outcome, but he had to go through some stuff to get there and accomplish all that. And it was all kind of happenstance because he didn't, you know, you can't, I don't know about you, but I don't know how you'd even start to make arrangements to try to make that happen. But it did happen, so that's good. So here's a picture of Angelina with, you know, they're doing this kind of fun pose here with, this is like, here we are. There's Angelina, of course, right in the middle, surrounded by the other debutantes. And fittingly, you know, I think Angelina, to us, the fans of Angelina, I mean, she's the queen of the show, right? She belongs in the center. She belongs to be the center of attention. I don't think Angelina really ever craves that, to be honest. She always seems a little shy, a little reserved when she's being interviewed. She's very nice and kind, though. But, you know, I don't think she really seeks that part of the spotlight that much. Now, on stage singing, yeah, that's her home right there. She gets out there and she sings. And oftentimes when she talks, she's a little bit reserved, a little, you know, words don't fall off her tongue as easily as you might think they would. But of course, when she starts singing, it's all smooth velvet, right? Good stuff. Sometimes raspy soul, but whatever it may be. So, picture of our girl here, Angelina, surrounded by the other ladies that are there. Okay, so that's a new one. This is a new one on me, I think. Let's go back and see what else we got. This one I believe we've already seen, but we're just going to put it up here for a second. See if I can get my picture out of the way. A little bit on the big side here too. Let's see if we can squeeze that up a little bit. There we go. Less intrusive if it's a smaller picture. So this apparently, this here must be that's a split in the magazine, right? So this is like an open, like a center part of a magazine, or, you know, yeah, it has to be the center in order to be like that, right? So there you go. And there's Angelina. I think it's the same pose, but with the whole group, right? So, but there's our queen there. And I'll just say this, you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You know, all the girls are very beautiful, lovely girls. We don't know anything about them, or I don't, about their personalities and where they came from and why they're there. But, you know, and everybody that's there was invited. And there was certain criteria that needed to be met. And I think most of you, maybe if you checked out some of my earlier videos, I showed the website I actually put the text of some of the interviews that were done by the lady that runs the thing. And it tells about her parameters for picking the people and stuff like that. So, if you're interested, go check it out. If not, that's fine. Some of us are more interested in the storybook part here, and this is one of them. Okay, let's go move on. And so we've seen that one, we've seen that one, and we're going to scroll down the page here a little bit. Bear with me. These are other things on the web page that are, you might find interesting if you visit there. And this is another picture. Just I think we've seen this picture kinda, but this is a little bit different. It seems like a little bit different shading in this picture, but so there you have. I don't know if I go full screen if it's going to get bigger. Not much. Okay, we'll go on back to the page. And we'll scroll down here. I think I saw another one down here that was kind of new. Well, that's the same one we just saw. There's more of a close-up, I think, right, of Angelina. Yeah, it's just kind of cropped a little bit. For Angelina being in the youngest of the age group, I guess the debutantes were 17 to 21. I read it in one of the articles. And Angelina, of course, is 17, so she's on the age-wise is on the lower end of that scale. And but still, she looks in a lot of ways more mature than most of the girls, even though she's one of the younger ones. Of course, Angelina's always been. Sorry about this. Move this over here. Angelina's always been more mature. Her voice, her singing, her I guess the way she handles herself on stage, the whole thing, right? Even in interviews when she was little, she's very thoughtful. She answers the questions the best she can. She's very. I think that's a sign of intelligence, but I don't know why I think that. But because I just blurt things out, so I'm the other side of that coin, right? So yeah, this is nice. Let's see what we got for sound. Okay, just some background music that I don't know, and that's fine. There we go. So we got a zoomed in shot, a little bit close up for Angelina there, and that's nice. It's nice. Again, a lot of people have. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. Right? There was a handful of people that criticized the event for being elitist, all this kind of stuff. I can't say it's not a legitimate criticism in a lot of ways, because I used to feel that way about a lot of these kind of things. But because Angelina's there, then you think about it. I always try to look at it in a positive way, especially since I've become a fan of Angelina's and, the loving and be kind kind of thing, So I try to put that in the things I do. And I believe them, though, too. I'm not trying to be insincere. That this is a fairy tale and a storybook event for all these participants, and I'm sure whoever's there with them, their entourage, family, friends, whoever else could attend. And of course, they have the cavaliers, the young gentlemen that are escorting them, that they get to meet. They may not even, I don't even know if they know these gentlemen. So they're escorted by a handsome prince at the gala ball, and they're all dressed in, every one of as I understand the article, every one of these debutantes had their own designer design these dresses for them, trying to fit their personality and their style and all that kind of stuff. And, it's not just they picked a bunch of dresses off the rack that were really nice. They took care to really try to do things nice. And if you watch the other pictures of the event, there was quite a story about all the real live flowers that are in the event, how many they used, how they set them up. It was beautiful, too. When you look at the scenery, I mean, it was great. Or the scene, whatever you want to call it. So, not to belabor all this, but, there's the Angelina again, right located near the center. And all the ladies are in the picture. And this is just a shot. These are light things, I think, right? These things here. And just a little bit different shot. Let's watch it, see if it goes anywhere. I'm just guessing, but I think that there's a lot. Probably, if you've ever been involved in putting a group photo together like this for any purpose, it takes quite a bit to get everybody where you want them. Okay, and it can take quite a while. I mean, the snapping of the pictures are just a couple seconds, right? Maybe take 3 or 4 of them, so it might go up to almost 30 seconds. Probably not, but it takes a lot to get, you move over here, turn a little bit this way, move your head, everybody look here, that kind of stuff. And then there's always somebody that's looking someplace else. So it takes a lot of patience, and I know these young ladies that are dressed up there here for the ball. These pictures are important, but they're not the main reason they were there. So, but just as a side note, all the ladies, young ladies, are quite lovely. They're very beautiful, all of them. And to me, Angelina just looks a little more mature, and she looks a little bit more regal, a little bit more classy. Although this young lady here is very pretty. She's up front there with Angelina too, and it seems like they got along. Angelina and this young lady had several poses that they were together, and it looks like they got along pretty good. One of them they were actually laughing. I don't know what happened, but it was kind of cute to see them laughing like that, because most of the stuff was kind of serious. So I think what's going on here is they're just kind of waiting around, and people are saying, do this, do that, move here, hang on a second, that kind of stuff. So it can be some boredom involved. That's one of the problems with getting everybody on the same page sometimes, is everybody's a little anxious to get on with the show, if you will. But that's just my take on it. I could be totally off base, but I don't think I'm too far off. Okay, so that's that one. Let's scroll down the page a little bit. Okay, so this is the same event. Looks like it may be from a slightly different angle because the coloring's a little bit different. We don't have that one, whatever they call that black shade umbrella looking thing. Wasn't on the left. And I don't know, so that means it was somewhere else, right? Hey, Steve, you're a genius, man. You're a genius. So this is James Seal, my good friend. And he has an eye for quality things. He also has an eye for taking things and doing the best he can to make them the highest quality he can get. So this is I think, high resolution from James Seal. So I'm going to see if we can blow this up. Oh yeah, we can. So my picture is right in the way. I'm getting out of there. I'm going to go down here someplace. And you can see that's like, it's blown up and it's still very high resolution. I'm going to hit the full screen mode one. Oh, it must have been in full screen mode. I could pay attention, might help too. You never know. It's full screen one, smaller than this one. So, yeah, look at the quality on there, the clarity. And of course, our beautiful Angelina right there singing, which is what she loves to do. To stand around and getting your picture taken and all that. That's part of the event. And it'll be in the future. She'll appreciate it for what it is just capturing the moment, right? And but here she is adorned in these jewels and singing, doing what she loves to do. And I don't know if this is part of this jewelry collection or not. These items here, her necklace and her bracelet, they somewhat mirror the crown that she's wearing with the what look like emeralds, I guess, or jade or some kind of emeralds, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know very much about jewelry, to be honest. So anyway, but there you go. There's Angelina singing and a high-res picture from James. Thanks, James. You the man. Let's scoot on down here a little bit. We've already seen this performance a number of times, and it's fantastic. This is a collection of pictures from Angelina's TikToks, I think. And if you've never been to that page, you can go ahead and visit there. There's a ton of stuff on there, a ton. And there's Angelina's mom with Donnie? Hang on. Yeah, you can never find any information when you need it. Okay, this doesn't have very much. Donnie, I'm going to get his name wrong. I know I am. Chen? Is it Chen? Anyway, he's a movie. If you saw him, you'd recognize him. He's been in all kinds of martial art movies, including he was. So it says, oh, there it is. Jasmine Yen's mother, Sarah Starr, and Sissy Wang at the Debutante ball in Paris. All I got to do is read, and I'll find all the answers, right? So that's who that is. Yeah, Donnie Yen. So yeah, and again, that's a lovely picture of two lovely ladies at this gala event. Let's move on down the page a bit, see if there's anything else down here that we would find of interest. This is a really nice picture. I'm going to blow this one up, get myself out of the way. This one, probably won't. So there they are, the two girls that were pretty much Angelina, of course, and the other young lady, whatever her name is. Let's see if we can find out. Laura Cosima, Cosima. Angelina and Lara, Lara, Lara Cosima. Hope I didn't mangle that up too much. Yeah, lovely, lovely together and sitting there very regally and as they should be, right? Classy looking poses there. Very nice, very nice. Let's move on down the page. And this is a similar pose but different from the British Vogue magazine. And again, kind of a nice, this one's a little different, but it's also a very nice pose. Okay. Moving on down the line, there was one other one I wanted to see. Okay, now I don't read French, but one of my viewers was kind enough to translate this for me, and I'm going to give you a rough translation, very rough. It's more of my interpretation of what I was told that I don't remember word for word. But this, I believe, La Soirée means the event, coming to a close, and a beautiful, avec means with, I know, and this is beauty, concert, Envoûtante, Angelina Jordan. So I'm not sure what envoûtante means, but obviously, so it means this is the end of the event, and with Angelina singing this song. So this must have been right at the end or near the closing. What a nice way to close it out, especially for Angelina, who probably was waiting the whole time to sing. She just loves singing. And at this fairy tale storybook event, what a way to close it out, especially for her and her fans. But I'm sure everybody that was there was mesmerized by her beautiful voice and essentially her whole persona and the way she carries herself, her classiness, all there. She fits right in with this kind of environment, in my opinion. So there you go. I think we'll end it there. And I didn't really intend to play it because we've seen it before, but oh, this one here. Oh boy, I'm glad I went down the page a little bit. So this one says, a lovely close-up photo from Angelina's Instagram at the Debutante ball in Paris, France. This is so perfect. In a way, it almost looks like a portrait painting rather than a picture, doesn't it? Because usually with pictures you get, I don't know, places where your skin is shinier than other places. Is that a good way to say that? I don't know. But here, this is like all kind of the soft look, and it almost looks like it was actually painted in some way. Looks quite lovely, actually. This would be a good one to hang on in the Louvre and the Angelina Jordan section. that doesn't exist, but I think it should. Anyway, that's just because I'm a biased fan. All right, I don't think there's anything more past this, but we'll do a quick scroll down. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? Go big or stay home. So there's the bigger version of the picture. I'm going to quickly hit the expand button. It did get a little bigger on that one. There's that full screen button that I just hit. Oh, Angelina, you've lived a storybook life so far, and you're only 17. All the things you've done, all the places you've been, all the events you've been a part of, your catalog of songs, your performances, your rehearsals, your personal family life in some of the videos that we've seen. It's an extraordinary story. And you've only just begun. You're now reaching adulthood here in a month. Not even, yeah, almost just about a month. And that's chronologically adulthood, I suppose. And I think you've been mature, more mature than most adults, actually, since you were 6 or 7. But maybe, let's not talk about it. So, anyway, yeah, I'm not putting anybody down, but you guys all know what I'm talking about. Some people just have a maturity about them that others don't. For example, me, I don't necessarily try to be or want to be acting like too mature. Slightly different picture. We'll take a quick look. Perhaps. I did say quick. Did my okay? So, ooh. No, I don't know what that means. Abandonment. Just, yeah, okay. Pay money. This one has no money mentioned. I'm not going to pay money to sign up for a magazine that I can't read because of this language difference. Anyway, so there's another nice picture of the event. Another nice picture of Angelina and Frederick, her date. He's got a long name, but his first name is Frederick. That one's not too hard. This beautiful picture of Angelina when James Steele did his video, which was a beautiful video. He had Angelina posing next to columns. I don't know if those are the columns or one similar to that. They look sort of like that one, those columns, and in that dress. And now he wasn't there and didn't make her pose that way, but he got pictures of the event. And he mentioned that he called it the Greek goddess picture because of the toga-like dress that she has on. And I mentioned that, and some people said, yeah, it's got that toga look. It's got the draped over one shoulder, and then fairly simple, tie around the waist kind of thing. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I'm not a fashion designer, but I can see it has like a toga-ish look. All right, let's go on down the line here. Well, I forgot to blow this one up. Why? How could I forget? It's my yub. So there we have it. Beautiful Angelina and the gorgeous hotel they were in. Shangri-La Hotel in Paris. Look out the window, you see the Eiffel Tower. Think about that. Storybook, right? By the way, if you've never been to Paris, it is a beautiful, that area of Paris where the Eiffel Tower is. I didn't get outside of that area, but that area that I was in is quite lovely. Quite lovely. Okay, we're going to, her voice, let's listen to this.
Journey to the sea.
just love that as a camera person when somebody comes and stands right in front of you. While you're yeah, baby. Oh, great job, Angelina.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another surprise with another one Debutant. Beautiful.
There you go. So okay, I think we'll stop it there. Let's go back. Well, let's just go back real quick. By the way, I didn't. Just so you know, I didn't stop that video where they're dancing. I didn't stop that video. It stopped itself there. We might. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful picture of Angelina. They're all. She doesn't take a bad picture, I don't believe. So I think we'll just close it here. We'll leave it on this pictures and wrap it up. I've scanned down the rest of the page, and there's a lot of the stuff we already covered, but there's really nothing new down there that I saw. If I missed something, I apologize, but I don't think I missed too much. So, yeah, Angelina, your fans, including me, but maybe just me, I don't know. I'm sure it's other people too. You look beautiful, you're classy, you're elegant, you fit right in with that crowd. As you know, you probably would fit in with any crowd because of your nature, but I thought you looked outstandingly beautiful and classy, as always. And also, your ability to carry yourself in an elegant way is extraordinary. Some people have to practice doing that, actually. And you just have a natural way about you. So I hope that the event proved to be a storybook and a fairy tale moment in time for you, and that you'll have this memory for the rest of your life now. It's all part of the Angelina story now. We'll put it in the storybook. Okay, Angelina, we're going to wrap this one up. And thanks, guys, for watching these Paris videos. And it's been it's been an eye-opening experience for me, because I'm not one that ever really followed these kind of things. But you know, it really is more than just the elites hanging out with each other and that kind of thing. It's really more than that. It's introducing these young ladies to the world. Every one of them had news agencies from their home countries, wherever that might be, I'm sure, that were there and interviewed and took pictures and all that. And then maybe they got a few shots of the other people. And it's just, again, it brings the world, I think, a little closer, right? That everybody there is together here for this. And it's just a fairy tale event. It's not political, it's not anything, right? And it's so nice to see something like that. I didn't hear not one, during all the stuff we've seen on this thing, I didn't hear from there not one mean, nasty, political, nothing from anybody. Maybe one of you did. Some commenters had made some comments, but not from the event itself. That to me is what the world needs more of. When you have an event like this, make it be about the debutantes, the Cavaliers, the other people that are there. Make it be about them and not about all the other stuff. This is a sanctuary from what's outside, in my opinion. That's what I try to provide on my website here, is a sanctuary for those that want to come and view. I try to stay away from all the politics and stuff like that. On the rare occasion where I've even tiptoed on that ground, I've been sorry that I did it. Sorry because I don't want it on my channel. And every once in a while I just lose control and I have to step over there for a second. But I really don't want to do that. I want to have this be a place where you can just come and enjoy the music, enjoy your fandom with Angelina. And if you find anything else on my page interesting, you're welcome to enjoy that as much as you want to enjoy it, whatever it might be. I do have a few other things on my channel, not a lot, but there are some other things. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.